Hello everybody, welcome to episode 59 of my Factorio playthrough. Today, I'm on Fulgora, and apparently things are getting hurt because, oh, yep, drones keep flying over the guy. Of course they would. Okay, yeah, I'm on Fulgora, and this episode, I want to at least make one of the Fulgoran science pack. I now have a drone report here, and what I need to do is, I think, set up a couple chests down here for the drones to auto-make some stuff. Also, my electrical grid is currently powered by just random lightning strikes, so every so often that might not be good. Like, I might need to keep improving that. But, for now it's fine. So now, Fulgora is very interesting in how I need to make stuff. Because basically everything is made through, basically everything here is made through deconstructing, recycling stuff. So, what I'm going to do is pretty big reset here. Give me all this scrap. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Don't want them to be disconnected. So yeah, gonna deconstruct a whole bunch of stuff here, and work out how I need to set up everything. Because it's such a, like, tight space I have to work with here, what I plan to do is, I don't think setting up a proper robot mall would be a good idea. Because, like, if I had a robot here, I don't think it would reach across, or it would be able to reach across the ocean. Alright, that's cool. They can actually reach across the ocean. So I just take this current row port, bring it over here, pop it down, and hook it up to some power. Boom. It'll be able to reach across the ocean to that other row port, which will let me now have a network. A proper network. And then that other place I can use for, this other island I can use for my proper robot mall. Because it's bigger. Not by much, but by a little bit. And if I set up, like, lightning collectors everywhere, it'll probably be fine. That is the only issue, though, with it, I do need to set up the lightning collectors kind of everywhere on it. So, yeah, that's cool. Need to set up those. Also, I walk really slowly through this oil. That is not fun. I just realized that's probably gonna get struck by lightning before too long. So I'm gonna go back out there, pick that up, yeah, it's already getting kinda hit. Give me that, and that, yep, boof. That did a lot of damage. Wait, did that, like, short out my shields? Why are they not recharging? Huh, my shields aren't recharging. Oh, because it's nighttime. I have no solar power. Yeah, I forgot. There's a day and night cycle here. And looking at the space map, it's probably the longest day-night cycle I can currently find. 3 minutes. Oh, now V's is 7 minutes. What the heck? Okay, weird. Fulgora is actually not that long. Day-night cycle. Yeah, all my stuff is currently solar powered, so that's kind of annoying. Or my armor is currently solar powered. Alright, what I plan to do this episode is set up the proper robot mall, and to do a robot mall, that requires at least some basic materials. Basic materials here are provided by this scrap. So what I'm going to do is each of these is going to, both of those can output into this one recycler here, which is going to recycle a whole bunch of scrap. Just as much scrap as it can get. Okay, this recycler is then going to output into a provider chest. And now we're going to have recyclers up here that are turning all this stuff into other stuff. Currently, I think what would be useful is you are going to, or you know, here what we can do is actually grab those. You don't need to be quite a requester chest, you can just be this. And then you are going to have filter of processing units. You're only going to recycle processing units. You are going to have filters of nothing for now. Okay, this recycler up here recycles processing units. And then it will output the circuits. Now this one outputting some circuits is going to be incredibly useful for other things I need to craft, like more roboports and stuff. So yeah. I guess, yeah, first thing I want to automate is the roboports. Or no, first thing I should probably automate is assembly machines and recyclers. Recyclers don't look like they would need that much to automate because, like, everything is already here, whereas assembly machines do need a little bit more. They need assembly machine ones. Oh, so many alerts everywhere. Okay, my mega ship here keeps running out of ammo in orbit of Fulgora. It's not storing any, which is really not good. Like, I don't know what the issue is with it. I think it might just be that it's purely smelting too slowly. Because it has plenty of iron ore. It's just not smelting it fast enough. Oh, because it's low power, because all of my laser turrets are draining my power. To the point... Oh, it's also low power, because the Fulgoran orbit is not that good for what I need. Yeah, solar panels are not the best here. Could I perhaps set up a solar panel somewhere else? Probably do you go back one. You go down to the side, you keep going down. You get set up like that. Oh, didn't mean to grab that. Okay, we can remove that laser turret. Set up this, and then set up that. Then, boom. Slightly more power. It's not quite enough, but it is slightly better. But yeah, what's going on is this doesn't have enough solar panels to make what it needs to. And I just realized, wait, why don't I just, like, extend it outwards this way? And this one I can just, like, make it go underground. Because no asteroids can hit under here. Oh, but now it's running out of fast underground belts. Well, you still have plenty of regular belts, though, so can't I just, like, fix that in a couple situations, or just... I don't need to use underground belts there. I just did so I could save on other stuff. But now that I have more conveyor belts than undergrounds, I can do this. And yeah, just copy you, just force paste you there. Why are you not getting built? I ran out of tile, really? I guess I did actually run out of tile, wow. Alright, well yeah, something I'll do next time is I'll grab this and just extend it outwards a whole bunch. Because I don't think any asteroids are going to run into that. Like, I don't think any of them can. And then at the bottom here, you're just going to have an assembler sticking at the bottom. A little tail following this guy to add some more power. but currently it's not making anything on Fulgora, and that's kind of difficult to ship up stuff. But so far this is collecting materials, which is good. Now, assembly machines need to be automated. Assembly machine 1s need iron plates. You are going to have a filter of iron gear wheels so that I can recycle them into iron plates. Recyclers need processing units. This is... oh, okay. That was cool. I got a cool research done. Laser weapon stand should probably be researched by now. I'm surprised I didn't already have that researched. 96%. Yeah, this is currently taking all of them. We're just gonna quickly disable you for a little bit, so I can get at least some. Because I do need a few processing units for another recycler. Wow, assembly machines 3s are actually incredibly easy to set up, and they just have so much quicker There's so much quicker crafting speed. Alright, now these, that's what you're gonna do now. Okay, I don't remember what you were. I think you were purple science. So you go back to being purple science. And you... what thing got destroyed here? That's pretty crazy that I can just do that. Anyway. You are now outputting everything and then bringing them back into there. Yes. That is to be expected. You should not have these logistic requests already set. As soon as this thing gets crafted, and then that thing gets crafted, it'll be good. Now something got destroyed, and now there's a robot already going out to repair it. Yep, here's the little guy. Okay, what do these need? None of these. The things they're requesting aren't getting here. And that is for some SS Mega, probably this mega ship. Yep, this mega ship needs a lot of stuff. This mega ship is just chilling in Vulcanus orbit here, waiting for more ammo. That's pretty good. This mega ship's still getting built, and this mega ship is above Fulgora for now. It's just gonna chill here for now, because I don't have really anything I can do to fix it. Or I suppose I could do like that. Every so often clean up like 1 or 2 bits of tile around here. Build out slightly more. Yeah, I can actually clear quite a good little bit of tile. Tile's just not really needed. Alright, there we go. Now I think I cleared out all the tile. Not enough storage space. What do you... why have you filled up? Oh, this thing isn't doing its job. Okay, well, we can deconstruct those. Didn't mean to deconstruct you. Get put down again. Okay. You do get deconstructed to be chucked into the void. Except you're not chucking into the void yet. You are just chucking. Heck. Okay, weird. Those aren't doing what I expected. Okay, just gotta make sure that this is going down. This seems like I messed up somewhere along the way. Can I still fit all of my solar panels in there? Okay, no, this one spot is where I messed up. Alright, I can fix that. now, all I gotta do is remove you, and then remove you. Currently, what you'll do is that to chuck them into the void. I guess you can't do that to chuck them into the void, so you'll have to do this to chuck them into the void. Apparently that doesn't work for chucking them into the void. There you go, that works for chucking them into the void. Alright, so now that one will chuck them into the void right about there. Every so often it gets to 0 power, which is weird. Now we can remove these few that aren't needed to ensure that's just chucking right there. And this entire end bit also isn't needed. So I can fix a lot of this. Because, like, yeah, right here is where we should set up that. Now, everything past that is just going to be just straight down with these. Yeah, there we go. Now you only need 44. Probably add one more. Now you need 53. Okay, nope, can't add one more. There we go, though. That'll deal with the excess asteroid chunks and gives you plenty of space for solar panels. Okay, Fulgora is still doing its thing. Okay, now you have enough of those, I feel I can set you up again to do that. Give me another recycler. Oh, more things being damaged on Novice, and they're already repaired. Robots are pretty cool. Okay, this is going to make iron plates. Iron plates are going to go into a chest as well. It's now a chest of iron plates. Yeah, all this stuff is doing pretty good. You are going to have 2 things. Or, you don't know. I can set you up to have that. You are only going to have that. You and you should both be that. Now, assembly machine 1s. I guess I need to start somewhere with assembling. So, we plop down a machine. Tell it to make assembly machine 1s. It's going to have an input chest right here. Input chest is directly connected to set quests. You read ingredients. So now I have 0 robots in the network. I set up some robots. Now I have robots in the network. And they are going to be able to make assembly machines. You read contents. You enable only if iron gears are more than 50. Let's just say a stack of iron gears. No, a stack is 100. Okay. So long as there's at least a stack of iron gears in there, anything more, then you will take iron gears out. And the thing got hurt on Novice. They finally decided to take that out. Where are they going to go? Where are the bugs going to show up? Because they killed a truck. Are they just going to kill the truck and just leave? Or are they going to go up here? You know, they might show up here. So if they do, we're just going to pop down like that. Little defense there. If they show up over here, we can pop down some more defenses. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. SS Mega, you're not getting any ammo yet. I honestly think it might be better to send SS Mega back to Novice, even though it really doesn't have enough ammo. I think it would make the trip. Because it has a lot of iron ore and carbon stored up. It has a lot of stuff stored up. But it's just too low power right now to be able to do anything. I'm sending it back to Novis. I'm making a decision. It's gonna have to deal with this decision. It doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough power while being at Fulgora to survive. It's going back to Novis. I don't really care. I'm fine being stranded on Fulgora for a little bit, because not like I could even leave if I wanted to. You are read contents. You need to get hooked up as well. To enable, if processing units are more than, I think a stack size is 100. So have a stack of them in there. Yep. So both of these are going to be disabled because there's stuff. There isn't stuff in here yet. Like I can throw those in, but now as soon as I throw in too many iron gear wheels, then they start getting taken out. And yeah, this mega ship is already starting to take some damage. Alright, yep, it is taking damage. Thruster fuel is really dropping low on these guys. Thruster fuel and thruster oxidizer is really dropping low. But it's almost to Novis. As soon as this arrives at Novis, it can spend as long as it needs getting repaired. Because I have another mega ship here that's at Vulcanus that's just literally just sitting around and waiting. Vulcanus, did you seriously launch a rocket to send up some carbon? It better not have. Yep, okay, Novis, a thing got destroyed over here. Yep. SS Mega is getting torn to shreds because of the asteroids. Vulcanus, how's science doing on Vulcanus? Pretty good, actually. It's getting tungsten carbide and tungsten plates. It doesn't have as much tungsten carbide as I would prefer, but part of that is we don't have too much carbon on the way. This megaship is sending down as much carbon as it can spare. It's just not that quick at gathering carbon. I just realized something I could do. You enable if... See, I can't... Asteroids aren't a general thing, though. It's just all asteroid chunks. I have to set up something for all of those, so never mind. Honestly, this megaship took less damage than I was expecting. Which is pretty good. Now, Novis, you're gonna launch some rockets and get that up and running, aren't you? There we go. Now it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And boom! 12 assembly machine 3s. That's pretty good. So now, bot mall. Start getting upgraded, bot mall. Because the better assembly machines just make stuff so much quicker. Yeah, boom. Now with a lot of things being assembly machine 3s instead of 2s, Assembly machine 2s have 0.75 craft speed. Assembly machine 3s have 1.25. They have more module slots, and they output less pollution, which is just all around pretty good. Boom, there's a rocket going up. That's already one rocket. You're already another rocket. That's all pretty good. Yeah, already one of these has gotten what it needs. That's good. Things being damaged out here. Huh. I seem to be losing a lot of iron out of this outpost, which isn't the best, but whatever. Looks like we have a lot of space science. Jesus. Yeah, my logistics science is just insane. It has a scroll bar. Or my logistics system storage is just super insane. I mean, the fact that it has a scroll bar is just a little bit much. Moreover, is the fact that I can't even use the scroll bar, but it's there anyway. What do you mean, not enough logistics storage space available? How? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? The Roboport got disconnected somehow. How'd you get disconnected? You're recharging after a power out? Why did all my steam engines suddenly drop? What happened to you? How? Roboports like peaked at use, or no, foundries peaked at use, and apparently that just killed my Steam network? Like, what the heck? You know, fine. I will make it so that can never happen again. I don't want my power grid to just randomly go out. That's not enjoyable. There we go. Okay, now they peaked and then they went down again. Steam's getting used up so quickly. Because you are draining a tiny bit of water? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I suppose I can set up, this, or no, not that, this automation here. So now I just need to wait for this to fill up, which is all of my sulfuric acid pumps. We disconnect the network. I need sulfuric acid to go into this as quickly as I can. I barely have any power production, but it should at least be getting some sulfuric acid. Okay, now it's gonna take a while to get any sulfuric acid. But yeah, how did that even happen? Like, how do you just lose power to all of your robo networks? I hear a demolisher down here. He doesn't have anything to do with it, though. He's just sitting there. I guess I really just used up all of the steam I had. And now it's zeroed out. It's so close to getting me just some sulfuric acid. It's all I need. Okay, there we go. That's enough to make some steam. The steam from you goes into these, hopefully. Not up here. Don't go up there. Yeah, okay. Now this is going to take 5 seconds, typically, but it's low power, so it's going to take forever to get any steam. Like, I'm not out of logistics storage space, they're just really dumb. Yeah, the big drills are taking some power, but not much. It's mainly the roboports. Which makes sense, honestly. All the roboports are peaking because they're all trying to recharge at once. Alright, well I know this will eventually make a little bit of steam. That little bit of steam will eventually do what I need it to. Okay, this megaship is now on Novis and has plenty of space platform coming on the way, which is good. You know, I don't think it's gonna need anything but the space platform, which is actually really good. And then with this little tail here of more power, it should be good. Okay, what do you mean you're missing quality? Because it says they're missing higher quality things. Like, I'm not gonna make higher quality green assemblers. Don't know what you expect out of me, but quality is not it. Oh, launching up another rocket, that's pretty nice. And you also gonna be launching a rocket. So where are you missing quality? Is it these? It's these. Okay. So no, don't be high quality. Just be regular quality. SS Mega is having tile placement problems because it's just pretty slow. Okay, this megaship is also going to request a whole lot of stuff, but that's all understandable. Inserters, am I making those on Novis? Or am I just riding off of what I made previously? I might be just riding off of what I did previously for inserters. So I'm going to set up those and storage tanks. Right? Because none of these are set up to be, or we already have storage tanks, I guess. So we can do bulk inserters. Yeah, that's possible to make. Okay, and we are already making inserters. It's just pretty slow. What's something else I can make? I suppose that I guess I can make flying robot frames. Yeah, Vulcanus is just not doing good. This is still slowly progressing. Had a little bit of power crisis here on Vulcanus, which is kind of insane, because I have all of this steam generation, or all of these steam engines, but they're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, suddenly it just decided that, yep, none of my things are gonna work anymore. Like, I don't know how that even happened. It would have needed to have peaked power for long enough to where I wasn't able to make any more steam. Think about it, I have this mega ship in orbit around Vulcanus. It has a lot of solar panels. Yeah, drop them down. Send them down to the surface, and then on Vulcanus, I'm gonna have some robots just like come up here, just build a whole strip of solar panels. There we go. So now 37 solar panels. I set 42, so that'll be 40, 38, 37. There we go. 37 and 37. So now once I regain power for a little bit, it should set up more solar panels, so I'll never have to sit through that again. Both of these are working quite nicely. That's getting processing units, that's getting iron gear wheels. Those are both pretty good. This is making assembly machine 1s. Okay, now I gotta make a passive provider chest for it to output into. Here we go. So now, it's missing literally everything. Okay. 2 of these. 1 of you. 1 of you. You get popped down. You get popped down. You get popped down. Then you and you. And then power. There we go. You make this one instead. Electronic circuits are not being gotten because you are making a whole bunch of processing units. And this one's going through the scrap basically as quickly as it can. But yeah, I'm gonna set up a Roboport mall pretty quickly here on Novis. Or not Novis, this is definitely not Novis. I'm gonna set up a Roboport mall here pretty quickly on Fulgora and just kinda hope it works. Alright, there we go. Assembly machine 2s are being automated. So now, we want to set up fast inserters. Fast inserters need regular inserters. And both of those are something I think I can just build. Okay, they need 4 inserters, which I have on me. They need 2 of these, which I have on me. They need that, that, and that, and that. There we go. Now they can make fast inserters as well. Okay, those go in here. Just shove a bunch of kind of random stuff in here. So yeah, robots, just take everything away from me. Okay, has Vulcanus gotten fixed yet? Vulcanus is close but not fixed yet. Okay. And we'll keep working on this. Okay, processing units getting built up. Iron gear wheels are getting built up. It's all pretty good. Oh, this megaship is now going back out to Novice. With all the ammo that it has saved up, it should be a pretty quick journey. And it'll get some more uranium out to Vulcanus. I think I can eventually use that uranium for power, but for now, I can't. Oh, my robo grid is really taking a hit now. I keep losing more and more roboports. Like the ones out here are gonna slowly run low on energy. Up until this acid neutralization finishes up, all that steam will go through all of these, and all of these will give my robots enough power to fix everything and hopefully make at least a few storage tanks to keep this going for longer periods of time. You take 1,000 steam, you output 10,000 steam. Oh, power went. Apparently it's nighttime now. Anyway, yep, it's now making fast inserters as well. That is pretty good. Okay, next thing we want them to do. We want them to make medium electric poles. It can already just do that. I think it can already just do that. Does scrap recycling give... Okay, actually those are one of the things it can't just do. And then you're missing the materials for the 2 chests, which I can just simply grab of advanced circuits, electronic circuits. Let me make both of those, and now wait for robots to keep grabbing stuff from me. What do you mean SS Megas? Okay, you're just being slow. Alright. They are collecting a lot of stuff here, which is good. So yeah, copper cable, steel plate, those are both made, but sticks aren't. So, we need to make iron sticks. can take a few of these. Ah, doesn't want to give me the steel that I need. Yeah, no, now it keeps taking my steel. I do actually need that. Okay, now I don't really. Now, robots, you can take it from me and go build your thing. Come on, robots, do your thing. There we go. Now it'll make medium electric poles and everything for them is actually automated. Now I suppose the chest should be automated next. You and you. Both of those need this. So we set up that as well. Wait, does scrap recycling give you iron poles? No, it doesn't. This is not outputting iron poles. So why does he see an iron pole in there or something? Huh. I thought I saw an iron pole in there. I guess I didn't. Okay, Vulcanus, are you put together now? It finished up. It should have made some power. Okay, a little bit ago, it was doing plenty, peaked a tiny bit with reports. Just now, it then peaked again and didn't even do what it was supposed to do. Okay, you're not even active. My power just got consumed by the ever-needing reports. And now you need more sulfuric acid. More sulfuric acid needs more of those to trigger. It's gonna be annoying. It should eventually get itself fixed, because like I have set up things for it to get more power. It just needs the robots to get their act together and actually do what they're supposed to do. You were just requesting uranium. Now, Vis, why are you not giving him any uranium? Because you're not making processing units. That's because they're kind of low on everything. They're low on copper, or they're low on green circuits mostly. And that makes sense. They are low on that for a reason. Fulgora is just really low on one chest. Okay, we do that, we do that. Now I just need a couple green circuits. None of these have any green circuits, that's pretty annoying. Can take those circuits there and chuck them into here. Get some green circuits and chuck them into there. Okay, that's enough of you. Alright. Now I'm not missing anything here. Like, the robots can properly automate all the ingredients necessary for the bot mall. Now time to make it so they can automate everything else. Starting with more roboports. That is something they can already do, that's pretty good. It's missing parts, yes, that is entirely because this one's missing some steel, this one's missing the steel and the electronic circuits, this one's still missing electronic circuits. Steel is being made, electronic circuits are being made, a lot of stuff's being made. It just needs to actually get them. Okay, now roboports are good. Gotta disconnect you to connect you. Alright, next thing I guess would be robots. Robots need flying robot frame. Flying robot frame needs... what does it need? It needs electric engine units. And that is why I set up this stuff down here. You make lubricant. Lubricant is needed for electric engine units, because stuff. Okay. What I can do is just set up you right there, I guess. Are you in the... you're probably in the way. You are not. Okay, wow. Oh, they can actually just build that. That's pretty cool. Alright. So you are in need of a requester chest to hook up this, and then you read ingredients, you set requests. And there's also going to be the output chest. There we go. Then the actual engine unit production doesn't need a liquid, so it can just go up here. Now this does need pipes, and I think pipes I need to automate as well. So pipes are going to get automated right here. So yeah, it's missing a few things here, but nothing here that's missing is something that it can't already make. So that's good. What's next? Oh yeah, did Vulcanus ever get its stuff back together? It's still just waiting on more of this. That's really annoying, honestly. But I mean, it'll get a little bit of power, and then it'll just keep slowly grinding on. Like, yeah, you can see when I wasn't at the planet, my power generation is raised insanely, and then it just decided, yeah, no, we're not going to do it anymore. I don't know why, but it just didn't. And it seemed to have happened a good little while ago now. Alright, well, my bot mall here isn't doing too bad. It's honestly doing pretty good. Yeah, like it's setting up everything it needs. Pretty soon here it should also be able to make construction bots, which are going to be very good. So yeah, now all it needs is more things to finish getting built. what I'm also thinking I can do is over on the other island over here, what I can start to do at least is tell my robots to put down a lightning rod here. Wait, is that connected to anything? No, it isn't. Okay. Put down a lightning rod. Pull up a thing. And then set up a power pole right there. So then they can actually start expanding out to this other island. How far away can I put that? Right to there. So yeah, my current goal is going to be to get this entire island covered in lightning protection. Kind of make like a network, I guess, here. Yeah, that should be enough. Once the roboport gets built, at least. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm going to be ending the episode here. I've set up a proper bot mall on Fulgora, and I'm starting to spread out to a nearby island. Think about it. Could I get down to this island in any future? It's like right there. If I have something right there, would that connect right there? Ooh, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, they would. So it doesn't seem like there's any way for me to easily get to this island over here. Unless I make cliff explosives. Oh, things get damaged. Never mind, they're not getting damaged anymore. Okay, Vulcanus, are you finally put together again? No, you're very much not. Well, that's not fun. Because, yeah, basically all networks have just decided to shut down. Or almost entirely shut down. And because of that, my power grid's the same, but because of the insane power demands that everything needs, I can't get any power to anything. Because, like, when my grid fully turns on, yeah, it needs a lot of power. 263 megawatts. Even at my peak of steam engine production, I was only ever producing, like, 41 megawatts. So I would need a long time of peak power production to recharge all of my roboports. And instead I'm just waiting on this. Which, you know what I'm going to do is actually cut ties with the rest of the power network. Because now this, as soon as that gets actually destroyed, I don't think it's going to, I just realized. Can I... There you go. Disconnect that. This is now its own power network up here. See, now it still has a roboport or two in its network, but it's more of its own power. Like, where's the roboport in this grid? Up here. So now what we can do is also disconnect right there to enforce the power grid quarantine that I need. Okay, now my solar panel's gonna keep alternating, and then that was a little bit of steam. That's a little bit of steam. It made some steam. Okay. And now, are the steam engines gonna get back on track? Okay, it's apparently connected to a chemical plant somewhere. Oh, this chemical plant. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna wait for this to get full pipeline contents. Or basically at least until this one is like... Okay, they're all full of steam now. This guy is now also full of steam. Okay. Now, we reconnect. Did it immediately shut down? It didn't immediately shut down. It's not my full peak production, but I have some steam backlog. It's reconnecting. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Pretty soon here, though, I'm gonna run out of steam backlog. Okay, please finish up. There we go. Okay, that's gonna refresh my Steam backlog for a little bit. There we go. That one should also refresh it. Then they willingly got disconnected for a little bit there. But I think it's about to reconnect. Come on, please, robot. Just a robot somewhere. Reconnect it, please. There we go. Yes. Okay, it's reconnected. This has plenty of steam. My power grid, I think, is back online. My roboports don't need as much power as they needed before. Oh boy. I think we've done it. We've done it. The power grid is back online. Robots are working as they are supposed to be. And now, we are not missing a lot of... Now suddenly my robots aren't going insane. Okay. We fixed it. It took a lot, but we fixed it. Now, how's science looking? Not that good, honestly. It's almost at 1,000, which actually is pretty good. So, you know what? It probably will get to 1,000. By next episode, I can do my first research with metallurgic science packs. Oh, come on. Why now would you shut down? At least I put up more solar panels, so it'll get jump-started quicker. Looks like you can look at that of my solar panels can now provide a lot more energy. Oh, this SS Mega is heading back out to Vulcanus. That's pretty cool. It'll drop off some uranium. But I suppose, yeah, my robots got kind of sidetracked, I guess. And aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. But I set up some more solar panels, so that's good. Okay, I actually need to end the episode here. Yeah, next episode I can continue on Fulgora, I can continue on Vulcanus, I can continue all my stuff. But for now, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys all for watching. See you next episode. Bye.